actually am supposed to be hanging up washing and or bringing washing in and or buying shoes for my son and or eating lunch. But instead of that, I have been reading about humour and psychology. And a cool thing that I've discovered is that there are different types of humour on a spectrum, and on one side of the spectrum there's affiliative humour, then there's aggressive humour, and there's self-defeating humour, and I can't remember what the other one is. But something that they have looked at is self-defeating humour versus self-deprecating humour, because even though they seem the same on the surface and often can be misinterpreted by audiences as the same thing, and that, funnily enough, depends on the mood of the audience and the mental health of the audience, the comedians or individuals that engage in self-deprecating humour actually tend to have higher self-esteem and better mental health than the people that engage and become more successful generally if they're looking for a career in comedy or just successful in their life, compared to people that engage in self-defeating humor, which is a sign of poor mental health and low self-esteem and leads to less success. But what's interesting is that on the surface they actually look the same, and the difference is the underlying mechanisms. The person with self-defeating humor is genuinely bothered by the things that they're poking fun at of themselves, and they're encouraging the audience to laugh at them in a way that is damaging to their psyche. I don't know how that works. Whereas the self-deprecating person is encouraging the audience to laugh at and with them, but they are not feeling pain about what they're poking fun at. So they're okay with it. It's not a sore spot. And I guess it's maybe about boundaries. The person that's self-deprecating isn't going to be yeah, I'm going to make fun of stuff that actually bothers me. It's I am going to put up boundaries that protect what I am sore about compared to what I'm not sore about. But I thought that was really interesting, and also the fact that it's the audience can sometimes misunderstand or misinterpret where it's coming from depending on their mood. So yeah, that was just a neat thing to read about for a few hours instead of doing chores. I would like to know what I do, because I actually don't know. I can't tell the difference for me. Maybe need to keep looking out.